Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to Star Wars 5th Edition Through the Force. I am Nordrock, and I'll be the Dungeon Master or Game Master in other systems. As well, you can see there's 6 of us left. The new player, GM, Sastri, or Gary, had to leave because of personal reasons. We wish him the best.
And the whole chat saw me take a swig out of a 2 liter when you opened up. So
What just happened?
Not a big deal.
What just happened?
Don't worry.
Yeah. So
You
so anyway, who is up for a recap?
man,
do it.
Do
I think
it!
we all need a recap, and that's no cap.
Sure. Tell us the recap we
Ugh.
already heard 5 minutes ago.
Your pun is lame. Anyway, everybody,
That's an ableist comment to make.
Anyway,
we're getting off track. We're really getting off track. We're really getting off track. So reinforcements had arrived at Voss. As the few New Republic troopers arrived, all of you, our heroes ruminated the past few days and of their pasts. And then, Amin Vav returned with a prisoner, an Imperial officer who was Dan Bosev's niece. Interrogating the officer, had informed Jaden and Qasim of where the Imperial weapons took Samarkand, the ruined Shrine of Healing. With little time to process, the heroes were summoned by Voss's council to a meeting, where they informed the 4 remaining members of their findings. Now, they will have to prepare for their next mission. So, let me bring up, because I actually rewrote the how I described the Tower of Prophecy, which is the Voss's main most important building. That as you walked out of the ruin out of the Tower of Prophecy, it was partly ruins from constant warfare, and both from the inside and outside resembled a Jedi temple somewhat, especially to you, Astri. It was vast and quiet and rather distinct, with statues lining up in front of the main entrance. Oh, I swear I have my notes down somewhere. My newer notes. Pardon me. Sorry, it's like I had so much on me that it's just like I somehow lost track.
it's okay.
I thought I had it all prepared, and then suddenly
Give you this time.
Okay, there you go. I got the new, yeah. The Tower of Prophecy is ancient, with many parts of it in ruins from Voss's history of just getting dragged into constant warfare. It's from the Jedi Sith War over 1,000 years ago, to the Clone Wars, and to the Empire occupying the planet, followed by Operation Cinder. The exteriors, as I said before, resemble that of an old Jedi temple, especially to you, Astri. And you walk down the outer stairways, which are long, but much to your surprise, easy to climb on. You do make a mental note that the inside feels kind of like a maze, filled with like dozens of people, boss, and otherwise doing some busy work, keeping things in order, stuff like that. So, you have your mission, and you have about, I say, a day or so to prepare. What would you like to do?
What's the name of the place we're going again?
The Shrine of
name?
Healing. And
Shrine of Healing. That's
yeah.
why I can't find it. Okay.
yeah, and before you have left, you have overheard that that the council has requested more from Xena. And you did overhear that they are asking Xena to basically bolster the security forces here in Voss.
Cool. I mean,
Force services.
So, the day is yours for you to prepare for your journey. What would you like to do?
So after that long rest between the interrogation and this, Kasim will have made another key to give to Mara.
Okay, how would you describe the key?
It's a small kyber crystal that it's got a certain force energy signature that basically you put it in the hole and the door opens.
Put in the
To the
hole.
library.
That's kind of cool.
Alrighty. Alrighty. So yeah. So what would? Yeah. So yeah. So this is the next site after you left the temple. So All right. Well, so let's.
This is hold on. This is us leaving the temple and before we left for the mission.
Yes. Just a, yes. I thought I got a little mixed up. I apologize. So what would you like to do to? Wait. Did we actually do a long rest? I forget.
There was enough
Between
time
the
for it.
between the interrogation and
Council
which was
meeting,
there
we
was a
had
long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll allow that. So so the day's yours to prepare. So let's start things out with Astri. Astri, what would you like to do?
I think we should find as much information as we need about the shrine of healing,
Yeah.
right?
Shrine of Healing. Time for me to look up on Wikipedia.
Also want to talk to Kasim one-on-one.
Yeah. Kasim, where would you be right now?
I mean, I figured we were all walking out of the temple.
Oh, right. Kasim,
So,
yeah. Where?
I would say.
Uh-oh.
Kasim, do you want to help me figure out stuff about the shrine?
Yes. I believe I have books, some old maps. I mean, they're obviously going to be out of date.
Out of date is an
But,
understatement.
Well,
Yeah.
some information is better than none.
Yep. Okay. And last time you had us roll for it, and we succeeded on that check.
Yeah, I am
Yeah.
going before you manage to track down these schematics. I would like you to describe where your character's residence and the library of which you've gotten the information from.
We look at a Voss map.
Yeah, because I assume that that your residence also has the library of all everything that your character's mother has archived over the years.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, when I say that the door opens, it's stairs. It's stairs that kind of circle around along the outside. And then like the final step that comes down is the door into it. So the library is underground.
Spiral staircase.
Yeah. On like the outside. So the room that the library is under is circular. And there is about 3 feet in from the wall, there's another circle, and it just looks like there's a radiating pattern, but it turns out, no, those are stairs.
Do you know what this actually? I'm sorry. Continue. Do you know what this actually reminds me of? Like a wizard's secret library, or that one scene in Lord of the Rings where Gandalf is looking at old ancient textures, ancient texts about the One Ring. Does that remind of anyone?
I figure that's kind of what this is anyway.
Yeah, that's kind of what I had in mind. Mixed that, but with sci-fi.
Yeah, so sci-fi version of that. Okay, so Is it dark in that in the library basement? Are there any?
Supposedly
specific-
not.
Until there's lights in there.
Yeah. So
I don't think I have dark vision.
yeah,
And even
Yeah.
if I did, dark vision makes it really hard to read.
yeah, dark. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The lights flicker as you enter your library basement. How would you
That's
Yeah, I don't have
describe
dark
the type of information that you would require? Scrolls, ancient books, data pads.
Some of it's scrolls, some of it's books, some of it's datacrons. So there's some data pads. There's some stone tablets.
Yeah. No,
Um,
not a whole
now
lot.
the stone tablets are gonna have like cloth coverings over them because, well,
What weather?
there's bad shit on those tablets.
Yeah.
Once we get there, and we're in the seclusion of the library, I'm going to say, Cosmo, we need to talk a little bit more about what I brought up with the group.
Out of character, are you talking
Yesterday.
about the dark side
Dream.
stuff or the
Yeah,
or the
the
dream?
dark side.
The dream.
A little bit of both.
Isn't that
A
both?
little bit of both.
Are
A
those
little
the same
both.
thing?
The same thing, but yeah, we brought up the dark side and the dream all at the same time because it kind of all connected.
All right. All right. What would you like to talk about?
Well, I'm worried about you.
I
You
do appreciate
have-
the concern. And like when Cosm says that like he doesn't say it in like a patronizing way or anything like that. Like honestly, it comes across as kind of like, oh wow, someone that
You didn't know how to feel. You didn't
Really?
know how to feel except say that in the best you can.
So,
Something new.
I feel you are,
Should.
like I said, I'm a bit worried about you. Actually, I've been worried about you before the dream, past couple days.
Excuse me, guys.
You, I've noticed, have a hard time controlling your anger. And not that feel that it's not trying to condone the fact that you're having these emotions, and because like I said when I was in the group, I don't believe that not experience that we shouldn't experience these emotions, but I feel that they take control over you easily, and that is concerning. And I feel that out of all of us, the sun will try to exploit that the most.
and can we exploit that?
Yeah. So I mean, I can't off the top of my head think of a way to exploit him trying to exploit you or
Basically turn
feel
Cosm into bait.
so here's the thing. What I really I'm worried about is that you he will try to target you the most, and I feel with the fact that you give in, not you're give in is feels like it's the wrong word for this, but you
Indulge.
yes, you indulge in that anger too easily, and it takes over and controls you. And though I do understand how you felt about the people in the store and the fire thrower situation, um that is a prime example of what I'm afraid of. Um and a good like example of you indulging and taking that and being being taken over by the anger and emotion. And it's I'm worried that you will lose yourself if you continue to go down the road you're going down.
That has been a concern of mine. It is why I do not learn how to use certain powers.
Well, speaking from experience,
Oh sometimes you don't get a choice.
sometimes you don't get a choice. I didn't choose to lash out. Um, I didn't choose to lash out and use a dark side power because I wanted to. What I did was I tapped into that and used that to harm them because I gave in and I didn't choose to harness that to do it. I let it control me, and I was scarred by that. And I mean, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. The whole reason why the daughter took me is because I was falling into that again. But what I see in you is what I was when I was my younger self, and it worries me. And I, though I would never say I'm a master, but if I can be someone that has more experience and a guide in some way for you, I would like to be that for you so you don't make the same mistakes I did. And so you don't fall into that you don't fall into that and you're not scarred like I am, and you can not be taken advantage of by the sun maybe more easily than me and Mara. I mean, I'm not saying that I won't, and I'm not saying he's not going to try with me or Mara, but I feel that
You don't need to apologize. I appreciate what you're saying. I do actually try to learn my techniques and my abilities to where my emotions have no real what's the right word here?
Control or influence.
Influence. Yeah, no real influence over what I do.
see
Um,
here's
however, with you have experience with this. I would what would be the I would be truly grateful if you could watch out for me, because sometimes it's hard to see when you're in the center of the storm.
That is true. Being an outside, uh, seeing things from the outside can help. I just want to let you know, and I want you to know that I would like to be of help for you as your power grows, because your power is going to grow. You have potential. I mean, if the Jedi still in order, like, not that like I said, not like I fully believe in all of their teachings, because they're definitely an extreme in their own right. Um, the
I've heard some good
idea.
things about
Oh,
Master
I mean,
Skywalker.
yes.
Had a lot. It's hard to tell what's true and what's legend.
Yeah. I just
Sorry.
I want to be a support for you when you need it. And I would, if you feel like you need help, or if you think you need guidance, I'm more than willing to be there for you. Cuz like I said, it's when I say it with talking to everybody, I agree with some things and I disagree with others. I agree that we need to control our emotions so that it can't control us, but I don't think we should have to not feel them, not
Suppress.
suppress them. I think it should be a literal balance between the two, and it's okay to feel and to use them, but not give in and being controlled by them. And it definitely is a fine line between controlling our emotions and it controlling us. But that's what I believe, and I
Whoa.
want to, like I said, I want to be there for you when you need it.
Oh!
And I want you to be comfortable with you coming to me when you feel like you need it. And I don't want you to feel attacked if I come to you and express my concerns. I see you maybe being controlled more with your emotions like you have in the past.
Sorry, you cut out. Did you say like you have in the past?
Yeah, that's what Costume has in the past.
Okay. Now just make sure, because
Yeah,
it sounded
no,
like
that's
that's what
fine.
you were gonna say, and
Oh,
then you cut out.
Sorry
For a second.
to interrupt, but we got
Um,
away from the dog face gamer. Thank you so much.
We got a
A raid.
what?
A raid. From
Raid.
Oh,
I thought you said we got away from the dog-faced gamer. I'm like, what kind of SCP bullshit is this?
oh, we're being
I found a
raided.
picture of that on Reddit earlier today. Anya, tell them how lovely it
No!
was.
What?
Continue this conversation another time.
Hey, Nord, you
Alright,
could always
um,
mute yourself to talk to your chat, by the way.
Yeah, I've been typing it as I just want to let everybody know about, like, we got a raid from the dog face gamer. He's a good he's a Friday streamer and does has been doing some like horror stuff and like through his backlog. So yeah, sorry for the interrupt and oh man.
Now back to Maine.
Thank you all. Thank you all. I'm honored. We're all honored to that sorry, it's a lot.
Anyway, Awesome, you were going to say something.
yeah, I'm trying to find the. What quest is that? There's a specific teacher that I want to pull out the writings of. It's actually
Legends
important
or
to
canon
Sorry.
or both.
I'm pretty sure it's just legends. You come across his not hologram, a hologram of him. He was a Sith mystic that realize that anger is not the way if you're going to use emotion, because that's self-destructive. Yes, it's very powerful, but it's self-destructive. It's 26,
Like,
25.
go ahead and roll me a lore check.
Sec. Which one is it? Possessed Hunter. Maybe it's Secret Country. What is the name of this one? Come on. Okay. Oh, well, it was just flavor stuff anyway. Casa's going to pull out basically the equivalent of Dark Side for Dummies.
Dark Side for dummies. Basically, how not to do all that stuff.
No. It's basically, Dark Side Powers 101.
Yeah.
It's not what you want to do.
No. Okay, so he's gonna pull it out and basically say, these are very easily accessible powers. That you don't even really need training in. I'm sure you already know for the most part what to look out for, but let me know if you
Yes.
see me spontaneously looking out, or if you see me spontaneously use any of these, please.
I will be what for you what I never got growing up, and that is a guide to the best of my ability. If you're willing, if you if that's what you want, because that's kind of what you're asking me to do anyway.
At
It's
the very least, we can look out for each other.
and yeah, like I will say is I'm not wanting I want to be someone that can look out for you and be what I never got and to help you not fall into the dark side. 'Cause I had to deal with the loss of hundreds of people that I knew, death, and seeing my own master and my best friend master being killed in front of me, and and never really got the guidance or support that would have helped me not tap into the dark side. And I want to be at least be able to be there to support you if you need that.
All right.
Right.
It sounds good to me.
Now
And-
let's find that information.
Yep. That's a lot. That's a lot of information.
This will also be. Yeah, basic costume is essentially the force equivalent of the homeschool child.
And,
CD Wolf, are you okay?
I
Let's see.
don't. Let's. Jesse.
Jesse,
Yep.
just want to make sure
Okay.
you were nodded off.
Long
Looked
day,
like it.
so. Yeah. What's up?
Just want to make
Ooh,
sure
good.
because you were like
Make
nodding
sure you
off.
weren't falling asleep.
It looks like you were
Nah.
falling. Okay, good. And we cut to Mara. Mara, what would you like to do?
Well, I'd already gotten the okay from Kasum to come to the library, so I'm on my way there.
Okay.
Because you were first gonna go check out stuff for the droid you were making, right?
That's
Um,
Astri.
No,
That was me, and I finished it yesterday.
Yeah, and what was your
I
droid's
helped.
name again?
Gidget.
Gidget. Yeah, Gidget. Like this white and purple beady droid who was just like looking around like a cute little fella.
With a little bent antenna, and always kind of on my shoulders, looking around and hanging out.
Custom. You did notice Ashley's new droid. How would you react to that or feel about that?
What's the name of the mechanic? The gourmet mechanic?
Oh,
I feel like nobody's written down his name, and we've
I
had to
literally have not
look it
written
up.
down his name, but I was
Yeah,
me and
yeah.
Mark
Yeah,
are
that was the
only
problem
ones to be
last time.
associated with. In
I was
this
like,
point,
I know I wrote down the name, but it's on the laptop that I'm still trying to repair. So
Yeah.
for whatever
Well,
reason, it
I
was not
mean,
included on my Google Docs.
I will say
Kallin. Kallin.
Yeah, Kellen. So I see you've got what you do from Kellen.
yeah, he helped me boot them up. The finer things that I couldn't do on the road.
Now we got two little droids. Droids! Little droids! Yeah, anyway, so Mark, you enter a Costum's place, right?
Yeah, and when I get inside, am I able to get inside the place?
Oh yeah, you enter the
The key.
place.
Yeah, I would have given you a key, like right after we went to the council or just before.
Yeah. So
Okay.
outside you're inside Costum's home. Costum, what does your home look like?
It looks like
Almost
someone.
a library.
Let's see. It's not a neat and tidy house. It was, but it's definitely got the signs of someone who's become obsessive with a goal and kind of not taking care of the house.
Covered in a bit of dust, like some stuff on the floor, that sort of thing.
Not like dust. Like imagine what Bruce Wayne's manor would look like without Alfred.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
God.
Oh God!
Without the Playboy lifestyle stuff.
But isn't that the same thing? Okay.
No, well, I mean, without just like clothes strewn everywhere and various undergarments.
It never really put anything away.
Yeah, like there's an armor mech station that's just a mess, and if you touch anything on there, it would probably piss Cosm off because everything's where he left it, and therefore he knows where it all is.
That kind of organization system.
Yeah.
Organized chaos.
Yeah.
I will resist the urge to tinker.
Rolla will save.
Look.
Okay, let me see. Where's
No,
my
he's joking.
sheet?
He's joking. Moron, he's joking.
Oh, okay. I was gonna do it.
Yeah,
That's
so
part of my
yeah,
character. She
you
does
did look
that.
for you looked for the entrance, which had the hole that your copper key fits into. Do you insert it in?
Did Costum tell Mara where that was?
Yeah.
Because what's the point of a secret library if you can find the
Jimmy.
keyhole real easy?
Oh, yeah. I would like. Yeah. Actually, I would like. So actually, I would like to ask Costum this: would a perception check or investigation check do the trick to find what she needs to look for?
Rules wise, would it be possible for me to basically? Oh wait, no, shit. This is a physical key. Never mind. I would have explained to her how to do it. Also,
Yeah. So yeah.
there's
You
a
should leave
chance
stairs
I probably
open.
I might have just let the stairs open, waiting for Mara to come over.
Yeah.
My passive perception is 17, if that counts.
If all the same,
okay.
you're able to find it, and if you want to, you can open it.
Yeah, between me
I was
telling
invited.
you where it is and yeah. So either way, either I left the stuff open or I told you where it, and then plus your passive perception, yeah, you would have found it.
Easy eye.
Yeah, you descend.
Yeah.
You descend the spiral staircase, and you meet up with Cosm and Mura, and Cosm and Astri. Sorry, Cosm and Astri with Astri's new droid. The droid was the first to notice you entering, and it's like whoop whoop.
Now, unbridging.
So Mara, what'd you like to do or say?
So I see them?
Yeah, you see.
Yeah,
Or
you're downstairs.
Yeah, you're downstairs.
In the secret library.
okay, well, I'll arrive in. Hi, Cosm. Hi, Austria. Your favorite Lerman is here.
Oh,
sorry. Mara.
She's just being a little playful. Oh. So,
Here to
what are
help?
we looking for?
Anything about the is it
The
Fountain of
the
Healing?
Shrine of Healing, too.
Shrine of
Right.
Healing. That's what it's called.
Yep, we're not in Zelda.
Yes, healing.
Fountain of Youth, Shrine of Healing.
Whatever.
Okay.
Okay, and although to further to disclose this, yeah, so a little off stream, technically, Silicon rolled a natural 20 on an investigation roll, I believe.
Assistant, I mean, with advantage or whatever.
Yeah, with some system, Astri and
Mara.
and Mara, you're able to find these schematics of basically the entire of the entire Shrine of Healing, give or take about 1,000 years. So, if you notice anything odd, such as ambush spots or traps of any kind, you can roll the related checks, mainly lore or investigation, with advantage. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Basically, plan of attack stuff.
Yeah. And if you find certain spot, and you could, depending on where you are, roll a stealth check with advantage, depending on where you are in the temple. And I would also like to give some spotlight to the rest of the players, if that's okay with you three.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We're not done with the scene, I thought.
I don't mind them being able to finish what they need to do.
I mean,
Yeah.
Mara wants to talk.
Actually,
We're not
Go for
flying a transport over to the Shrine of Healing. I assume we're hiking, so like my character is going to be like, "Yay, hiking!"
Hey,
let's see.
Yeah. Although Ronnie, you could take a look out for any speeders or even some sort of transportation to aid you to help you for the journey.
when we get there.
Does Mara want to say or do anything?
Yeah, but if it has to be the next people, I can
No,
wait, I guess.
no, it's
Oh,
just
okay.
getting impatient.
Yeah, I just would like to be a little efficient and just want to give.
This is
It's
Mara's
fine.
turn.
It's role playing.
Yeah.
Role play time.
Okay. Astri,
You're all-
Yeah.
I know that us three were pulled into that creepy guy's realm. Can that happen to any of us? Like, even Doc?
Go ahead and roll me a lore check, Astri.
Let's know, or a kind of, but let me think about this.
Can I assist so that she can
Yeah.
have advantage?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet.
Or maybe you could roll a lore check, maybe. You want to bite.
plus numbers. Floor. That's a dirty 20.
Well, such a thing to be
On the crit
contacted
fish?
by a by such force wielders is unprecedented. You're not quite sure because, well, the force is what gives a Jedi, Sith, and any other type of user their power. It's an energy field that's
Used.
created by all living things. It surrounds and
I
penetrates all of you,
don't
binds the galaxy
don't
together.
think
Everyone's read the bumper sticker.
I don't
Yes, sir.
think that Doc, as he's a droid, but there is. It probably wouldn't be as easy.
I'm just concerned because is it Jaden? Is that his name?
Yeah, Jaden.
Yeah, I got it right. Okay. Because
Yeah.
Jaden assisted with that Xena person tormenting, like torturing that guy.
That gal.
That gal, sorry. Ugh.
Happens.
Okay.
Happens.
Xena.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
So
So
Jaden assisted in torturing that trooper,
The
the
Imperial officer.
captain, Imperial officer.
The Nepo baby.
Mara's not going to care about specifics. That Imperial, would that put him in danger?
I mean, okay, so here's this is my take on that situation. That does concern me. That was, so I mean, from what he's said when it came up, that he really wasn't too much involved in it. Like, he was in the room, he didn't stop it. So, like, it is concerning, but the fact that he's not specifically a force user, it would be easier for the Sun to contact us as force users than it is for Ronnie or Jaden. So, like, it's something that we need to keep an eye on. But I do think that the Sun would be more likely to try to get to us because we're more
More attuned
easier for him to contact and attune with than it is with someone that doesn't harness the Force. So, though, like I said, I am worried. It is a concern. I'm not too concerned about it.
Right. As you recall, you could think of another metaphor of think yourself like a like the force can be more of a trickle, a stream, even a river or a flood, or and you could position yourself as the door to that flow. It all depends on how wide that door that open that door is. As a fun fact.
We could be because, like I said, the force connects all of us. I mean, I'd hope even now, even with the Jedi being almost wiped out, it's still a well-known fact. And though one may be less attuned to it, not being able to embrace and use the Force, we all are part of it. And as Force users like me, you, and Kasum, we can kind of be the barrier between the two. So not 100% sure how that completely works, or how we could completely do something research and meditation maybe that we can figure it out. But at this moment we can take precautions and keep an eye on the group, so it doesn't happen, or if it starts to happen, we can try to catch it before it gets before it gets
Ooh.
too big of a problem.
Ostri, I have the ability to hide or distort force signatures. Force auras. Sorry, that'd be the right term. Force auras. Does the sun... Is he attracted to those with a dark side aura? Or does he prefer non-dark side and then push them towards it?
As you recall,
that
as you recall, and sorry, this is me speaking out of character. It's been a hot minute since I watched
You
that.
don't have a character.
When I speak as an NPC.
Ah.
You got me.
Just like with the lure of the dark side, it could attract. It could make even the greatest of Jedi fall. So it comes down to reason that that the sun could intrigue. Even the purest
sun
of hearts.
He's the embodiment of the dark side, and so I think it doesn't matter really if you're associated with the dark side or not. He's, like I said when we were talking, Cosm, the fine line between the dark and the light, it's easy to fall into the dark side. And so, like, I think that it doesn't matter if you're attuned to it or not. But one thing that he does to help him grow his power is to bring users of the Force, the light side, to the dark side. That does grow his power. Like, that grows because he's, like I said, the embodiment of the dark side. So to have more dark users can affect his power specifically. And I mean, this is my own interpretation of it, because though I spent several years in the same plane, there's just it, even being there, like, there's not a lot that, like, the communication is different there than it is here. So, like, I can't say 100% that being not associated with the dark side at all would be better, or being associated a little bit with the dark side is would make more of a target. I think it's definitely a fine line and difficult to describe. I know that doesn't help in the situation, or Mara's question, or yours, Cosm, at all. But unfortunately, I'm limited to what I know, and it's not a lot. And I acknowledge that. We just need
More
to
than
be
I had
careful.
just an hour ago.
It,
Oh,
it,
I do want to say that the entire time that Astri was info dumping, Cosum is writing this down.
Mhm.
Smart.
Very good, very good, very good.
the with your mention of force concealment, I can do that too, but I don't think that really affects the sun because he's a part of the force. So concealing it to like someone on this plane, this physical plane here, it would work, but I don't think it would conceal us from him.
Considering that he was able to find me even though I do not put off a force aura, that does not surprise me. It's just a thought.
So
Anyway, so Ronnie, so what would you like to do to help you?
hold
Yeah, sorry.
hold on. Mara, do you have any other questions? Or is there anything else you want to talk about?
I just was worried about our companion and whether or not he could fall to the dark side. I know that those who are sensitive to the force can, but I wasn't sure if those who are not can. I don't know a lot about this.
I mean, like I said,
There
neither
are
do I.
people.
Does it affect them in the same way it does us? Or is it just
Perhaps.
Force can affect any.
It
Can
can.
affect pretty much anyone.
Yeah, because we're all.
The
I think
stories of-
all but droids are are really connected to the force.
and some and out of
Most-
character, some droids are.
Most droids. Let me correct myself. Most droids are not connected to the force. But
Yeah.
so usually droids aren't a worry. But us anybody else can be affected by it regardless of how much we can manifest it, or if we don't try to manifest and use the force, we're still connected to it regardless. And so like it is something to be concerned about, but as
The fact that Mara can influence droids with force powers shows that yes, and at least some level, even droids are connected to the force. Probably in the same way that a tree is connected, but the fact that Mara
Are you
can,
not
use
using
the
that?
force
Are
to
you
heal a
trying to use
droid.
your? You're not using the voice if you were trying to.
Oh no, I was saying that out of character. That the fact that Mara can do that. Actually, I guess I could have said that in character.
Yeah, because Astrid was talking.
Yeah, I was trying to like back her up.
Okay.
With the
Doc,
with pointing out the.
I'm not too concerned about Doc because I mean, it's Doc. Even if Doc, I don't see him wanting to torture people or doing harm to others. He's more of the help everybody, keep everybody alive. So like,
Oops, we're out of anesthetic. I had to use it on someone that scraped their knee.
all out of everybody, I would be more concerned about Ronnie and Jason.
Jaden.
So Jaden. I'm sorry. The player's very bad at names. Jaden.
The only normal name.
Okay.
So
yeah,
ironically, Jaden is also the name of the protagonist from one of the Star Wars video games.
And that's not his full name, by the way.
Okay. Anyway, Jaden and Ronnie are the ones that we need to keep an eye on, and like a watchful eye on them to make sure that they're okay and they're not falling into doing very, very bad things.
Okay. The last thing I had is you were trained in the ways of the Jedi. I was not. I pretty much just figured this out by accident. what I could do. I just kind of was born with it, and it just kind of something that kind of developed when I was a teenager. But do we follow? Do those who are force sensitive have to follow the same rules as the Jedi?
No.
Absolutely not.
Like
As
um,
Costin says that with pride.
so
Okay.
not like okay, so that you don't. Force users can. It doesn't matter if you're trained by a Jedi or not. You can use the Force in the whatever way you want, but it is important to know that it is very easy to fall in like I said before when we were all talking as a group. It is very easy to fall into the dark side and being controlled by our emotions, whether it be fear, anger,
Hate.
hate. I mean, it's
Love,
easy
joy,
to
even.
fall into it. It's the important thing that I think as someone that regardless if they're taught by a Jedi or not needs to know is that
They start rounding that corner.
you can it's okay to harness your emotions but not be controlled by your emotions. And it is
Okay.
it's a very fine line, but to be aware of that is what is the important part.
Okay, I just wanted to know because when you told me about all that stuff, I didn't really know it, and it got me a little concerned because, I mean, the idea that you can never love someone is kind of harsh.
It definitely is an extreme, and I don't myself being in the situation I have grown up in. I think that it's not always necessary to do the extreme of not being able to love someone. It's the important part is to not let that love control us.
Oh, I think.
So
I mean,
one of the things before you got here, I talked to Kasim about some things, and what I do want, Mara, is if you need help or you think you need help or advice, I not a master in any stretch of the imagination, but um, I would like to be there for you if you need it, and whether it be just to make sure you don't fall to that dark side, or to catch you when you're leaning towards there, or just being someone that can be be there to listen to you if you need to talk. I would be honored to be a support for you. Because like you said, you don't
Oh.
have you've never had the training, and like I said to Kasam, I don't want you to have to go through the mistakes I made. Um
okay.
so
I just was
How
concerned
about
because
this?
I've been attracted to a couple of guys before. I didn't want to know if that was going to doom me or anything.
no.
Hmm.
No, it won't.
Okay, good, because
How about
guys can be
this?
super cute sometimes, but also super dumb. No offense, Cosm.
Possum was just about to agree. Like he opens his mouth to go, yeah, and goes, that was rude.
I mean,
Say.
You did like jab a raven that just like went poof.
Yeah, because I role played rolling that one. My Lord Jack.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I've got an intelligence of 14 and a wisdom of 16. Why are you picking on me?
Yeah.
Because they
Okay.
can.
Astrid was saying?
Out? No.
oh, I was just.
Down here.
Astri's laughing. She thought that hat was hilarious.
Ooh. Okay, lucky. Oh.
Kasim turns to Mara and says, how about this? Next time we have a bit more time, a bit more downtime, I can put together a list of the books that I have here, and Astrid, if she wants to, can also make some suggestions of good starting points for learning.
You also did hear
No, I have never.
keep on hearing about Master Skywalker.
So here, I definitely think that's a good idea to kind of start from where, using like that information. And I'm like I said, I'm no master, but I do have the basics, and which can help your guys's and my training that we can like kind of do together until we figure something out.
Sounds good.
Okay. I would gladly take any counsel you give, as you are much more knowledgeable in this, and also you seem like you'd be a good friend, and so I'm grateful. It's kind of like I almost have like a second family with you all, but doesn't mean I don't still want to find my other ones if I can.
You can have more than one family.
I think I agree with you. It was hard for me to believe that because of what happened with my adopted family, but I'm still finding it a bit hard to believe because that stuff doesn't go away overnight.
It does not.
I'll work on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. Now we
Get back to reading books.
now we get to Ronnie.
I'm done now. I'm done.
Now we get to Ronnie. Ronnie. What would you like to do to help prepare for your journey? To prepare for the journey. To help prepare for the journey to the Shrine of Healing.
My character's mostly just going to be gathering whatever supplies are going to be needed for everyone else.
What supplies do you have in mind exactly?
Well, we're hiking, so obviously got to make sure that I have a good pair of boots. Probably want a warm blanket. We're going to need a whole bunch of beef jerky or whatever animal is available here. And that's about the extent of what my character knows about going on long hikes.
Okay,
Trail
okay,
mix,
just
don't forget the trail mix.
all right. I'm gonna So you're gonna buy some. How many rations would you like to buy and a blanket? Do you have a blanket in your character sheet?
I just closed out my fucking character
Let's
sheet. I went
see.
to go look at one of my skills. God damn.
This way.
Yeah. So did you get? Oh, so did you get the preset equipment from your class and background, right? Right.
I have 10 days worth of field rations. I'm sure that's enough for myself.
Okay.
I did not update one of my skills.
And what about like a blanket or anything?
Yeah, I got one of those. I guess all I really need to do is no, I think I'm good. Yeah, I mean, I guess I will talk to everyone else and make sure everyone's got the supplies that they need.
Yeah, I'm gonna set you up between you and Jaden, if that's okay. Jaden.
I'm then also going to ask everybody when I ask them this, why we're not just taking a transport up to this Shrine of Healing.
Ash storms.
You want to be shot down?
It's not that easy to shoot me down.
I've
been doing this for a long time.
Aren't you one of the pilots that got shot down when we first got here?
That's okay. I saved him, remember?
I thought that
That's
was
not
Jesse's
the point.
character.
Okay.
I survived, didn't I?
But
Yes,
did
you
you
did.
die?
Yeah. Any landing you survive is a great landing. Obviously, any landing where you can fly the aircraft the next day is a better landing.
Yep.
They're not all great landings.
Any landing that kills you, but you get better, is an okay landing.
But if they kill you, how do you?
It's Star Wars. There's been plenty of people who've been killed and
Or stabbed in
later.
the or stabbed in
I
the.
remember before Nathan joined, his character was basically he took over the character. One of the pilots
That were
that
dead.
originally before he joined was dead, and then
Got
he
like a,
joined as a pilot.
Oh,
He's
I
like, okay,
see.
yeah.
You're doing a meta thing.
Right.
Yes.
Also, and the way we were supposed to introduce my character that I discussed with Nord ahead of time, but he forgot about, was that in a previous in a previous like time of my ship getting shot down, but I survived it. I took shrapnel to the neck, and my jugular vein isn't on the surface anymore. So anyone checking my pulse would see that I would detect no pulse, and that's why you assumed I was dead.
yeah,
But we never went into that.
yeah. I forgot about that, to be honest. Thank you.
No worries. So yeah, my character, you can't check their pulse in their neck. Background story.
And Jaden, what would you like to do to prepare for the journey?
But yeah, no, I mean, I think
Hmm.
it'd be better just to take a transport up there.
Like a.
I think I'm just got disconnected and nobody heard anything I said.
No, we heard you. I
Why?
heard you.
It's
We heard
in
you.
the room with me.
We heard you.
We heard
Yeah,
you.
but
And remember, people can hear you. They just can't see you.
Oh, that's right. Right. So yeah, I don't know why we don't just. I still don't know why we don't just take a transport up there. One, it'll be faster. There'll be less likelihood of us getting into trouble. And then if we need to make a hasty retreat, there'll be a transport waiting for us.
The
Maybe.
most you could find.
How good are you at how good are you at avoiding anti-vehicle mines?
Not
Well, that
sure how
depends. Are
them
they
lo-
on the ground?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's talking aerial
All
transport.
right, fly above them.
It'd have
Okay.
to be a real powerful mine to hit you if you're flying.
Right. And if I'm
Not
trying
that
to
you're up in
avoid
the
surface air blasters, I'll fly below their firing ceiling. If they got both, I'll fly in between them. Seriously, you are overthinking this.
And one of the
Oh,
Voss
no,
and one of the residents.
Possum doesn't know anything about piloting. That's why he's asking.
Yeah, and one of the and and probably
Like, he's
earlier,
not
like one of the
doubting you
one of the
at
residents
all.
would be like,
"You are the
huh?
expert."
Anyway, yeah. So, Jaden, what would you like to do to prepare for the journey? And
I'm going to walk around and see damage, but sneakily. And on the download, if I can do it, to find either is there any rumor of Mandalorian of Beskar, because see if anything can be recovered, because of how the Empire took all the Beskar and used. And there he goes again.
Yep.
Either try to find some Beskar, any a Beskar the Imperial stole or they left behind here, or even on the even more download, try to find a lightsaber.
a lightsaber. Go
Good
ahead and
luck
roll
with
me an
that.
investigation check for Beskar.
The Beskar?
Can I give him an advantage on that because of my armor smithing stuff?
You're he's separate from the rest of you, so no.
So we're still.
Well, I mean, like I assume he's eventually going to ask the rest, and the locals.
Unless he wants to real keep
No.
it sneaky.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not.
yeah, let's do-
The saber I'm going sneaky with. The saber I'm going sneaky with. I don't want no one. Okay,
All right.
I
so
don't want to ask.
as for
so-
the lightsaber, go ahead and roll me a deception check because you have to be discreet about what are you looking for.
A deception?
Yeah, deception.
Okay.
All of my.
Oh, my character finds out.
That's a 6.
Yeah, you
Oh, yeah, I don't
you
think
try to
that
be
you
discreet
can-
about have you seen do you know anything about a lightsaber, and all you got are like dirty looks from the residents as if we don't have anything like that here. And and some of you, especially Astrid, Mara, and Costum, you've been hearing about Shaden been asking around about a lightsaber and other things. And Doc, you even hear it too as soon as you like reactivated from your sleep, as you got out of your sleep mode.
Can't
Was somebody just going around with a megaphone? Hey, the Mando's asking about lightsabers.
I think it's more of word got around. People figured it out, and his words got around that he's trying to find a lightsaber is, I think, more of what's going on.
He just needs a saber with fewer calories.
Doc probably has got most of the gossip because hospital.
In a war zone, it's not the bar that's the
Hang on. Let me check something.
The hospital.
Let me check something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it did look like it registered for some reason. Let me try.
No, yeah, hang on.
Yeah, you rolled a 6, but it's not showing
but
up on the stream for some reason.
Is that put on the stream? Weird.
There we go. Now it just popped out on the
Hey,
stream.
you rolled a
Weird.
6?
Yeah,
That is weird. Yeah, that's weird. What the hell?
You rolled a 6 for your deception.
Yeah, but it didn't pop on.
Insight modifier is 7.
Yeah, the freaking it didn't pop on the stream though, so I was wondering what the hell's going on.
It's just slow.
Yeah, I think the Roll20 is a little slow on the matter. Yeah,
You
so
knew my insight was 7? Nice.
yeah. So the rest of you have been hearing.
Wait, your insight 7 as well? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nice. I have expertise in it, so that's what makes it 7 for me.
Yeah. So apparently, basically,
Mara's just got good wisdom.
So basically, the rest of you have been hearing about this. Mandalorian's been asking about a lightsaber, and one of the rumors you've been hearing is the Mando is the Mando here, the one with a baby.
I groan when I hear that. I'm like, dang back, I don't way.
There's
Do I look like I have a baby?
It's not just Boba Fett and Din Djarin. There's more of us than that.
Now let me roll my now I need to go investigate for the best car, so let me do that.
Yeah, you can do that.
I just realized the last Mando Doc probably heard about was probably Django.
10. Oh, I'm going crappy.
Yeah, 10. Unfortunately, when you pass by the marketplaces, you couldn't find much in the way of anything of Beskar.
Jaden knows that Qasim is an armor smith.
You can
There's
go.
a good chance that he'd come. I'm
ask. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna ask Cosmo about
So
have you seen any
so
Beskar?
Costum also goes to. So Jaden also goes to Costum's home, along with and Ronnie's just also waiting over there.
I walk it.
Good thing it's part library.
He walks to my home and you hear a little alarm goes "Vrrt," and it's something thud 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 thud.
Yeah, I hear that
and a very
Yeah, he's got his hand on his
It's
pistol.
okay,
like,
I've got Spare the Dying. The Dying.
I go like,
Oh no, that's the library being sealed off.
Cosmo?
Oh.
Yeah.
Like,
Give me a moment.
Trying to check.
Everything okay?
Yes, please wait outside for a minute and I'll come right out.
Okay. I take my hand on my pistol. Like, what the hell was that?
You walk outside, and then
From
three people are there.
I'm like, okay, what thing? but the spirits is going on. Okay.
And
What do you need?
Yeah. Tell me.
One character definitely comes up.
and so does Mara, maybe. And Mara, and Ronnie's just also waiting outside.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for Cos to come out so we can talk real quick. So
Everybody came up and he said, "What's up?"
What's up? Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, when he,
Is there anything you need, Jaden?
oh yeah, I have a question. Did any of their peers use Basco for trading or armor, whatever of the sort?
What kind of check would you like me to do?
It'll be a plain intelligence check to recall if you to recall of any of that any sort of that information.
Because I am proficient with the armorer's kit, can I use my proficiency bonus?
No, this is
Because
straight up.
Beskar is something that I would be looking out for. That's good material.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that. It's because you're recalling information about that.
All right, sweet. So that will be a +4.
You only have a +2
Advanced
intelligence.
roller. I still
75%
can't
chance
change.
of
Oh,
success.
now it's letting me change. Okay.
75% chance of success. Actually, it's probably more, but I don't know how to do the math.
Rolling the dice.
I don't know if we know the DC. Do
4.
we know the DC?
Nope, you don't recall anything like
Right.
that among
Jeez.
your peers at Voss.
Ouch.
I want to try and come up with a reason for Doc to help because I know he's been around more. Plus, I have a +5 to intelligence.
Where are you right now,
Yeah,
Doc?
I'll ask Doc. Oh damn, I forgot his name again. The mechanic guy.
Callum.
Fine.
Yeah, Callum.
Hang on.
See if they've heard of anything.
Okay. Let me know, please. The clans are trying to recollect what was stolen from Mandalore, so we're trying to get back what was stolen.
Sorry about that. What did I miss?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll play. Yeah, I'm just letting them know that we're looking for best cards to be returned back to Mandalore and all that.
Are you allowed to use the best car you find?
Yes, but unfortunately, I had to find a armor, a Mando armor to make it.
Does it have to be a Mandalorian armor?
Yes, unfortunately, so.
Okay.
Unless given special permission from the clan leaders.
All right. I do not wish to intrude on your traditions.
23. for an
Be very
intelligence
also.
check.
Oh, Kasum, be very, very careful when you find some too, because some Mandalores won't ask politely, so to speak.
What would you suggest I do?
Try to de-escalate
If
best you
some-
can. Yeah, instead of telling them you're no threat and you're just trying to and give up the Beskar. Try to
I just
de-escalate
say
best you
give it
can.
straight
What-
to Jaden.
What if I told them, I am working with.
That could help. That
Jaden,
will help.
alright.
Yeah, if you mention me, yes, of Camp Loke, they will actually stand down, but most of them will stand down. But like I said, I'm Mandalorian.
Not
I
all
know
of
my
them.
people. Not all of them will basically,
They'll want to at least get a phone call in.
yes, try
Yeah.
to
They do
escape best. Yeah,
They won't shoot you inside.
Yeah. So Doc. So
They can't
You're
hit
not-
what they can't see.
so Doc.
Invisible and run.
Speaking of which, Doc, where are you right now?
I'm a adventure prep. I wanted to make as many med packs as I could whip up with my.
Go ahead. I think it's a biochem check.
Yeah, I've got that. I've got expertise in that actually.
Nice. What'd you roll?
Oh, I got to roll. By the way, 23 for the information check or whatever.
Oh yeah. 23.
Economics check.
It's been a while since you last heard of a Beskar, but you did hear of off-road traders acquiring some, but you don't know where they went.
Yeah.
All right, gotta write that down as a plot hook in the future.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is an intelligence roll
Yeah, intelligence.
with my expertise. And
Let me see how many.
another 17. Wow.
Let me
Okay,
let me
so
look up
17
crafting.
plus 9. I can make up to 250 credits worth of stuff.
Yeah. So,
With
and how
checking the
many
adventure, the
and
med
how much?
pack.
Yeah, and how much does a med pack cost?
Oh. 300.
Yeah, that's going to take
So
you
I can't
quite.
actually make one.
Yeah, you can. I am going to say I'm going to allow
Wait,
you
wait,
to.
wait.
Unless
When
there's
you craft,
something else.
you only need half. You only need half, and you can craft up to how much per day?
250 credits.
So yeah, basically you can make. Yeah, because you only need to get to the 150 because you're crafting it yourself. So, because you said 300 is what they cost, right?
Yes. But it was oh.
Yeah.
I make one med pack, and then I can also enhance it with biochem stuff. So an enhanced med pack.
By the way, a med pack is basically a healer's kit from regular 5th edition.
Yeah. Expend 1 hit dice plus your constitution modifier when used.
I couldn't find
He's
it.
got the special healer's kit stuff.
Probably toss in like 2 trauma kits as well.
Trauma
To get
kit.
to 250.
What's the difference between a med pack and a trauma kit?
Trauma kit is stabilization. Basically what med packs in regular 5e do.
While
If
a
the
med
creature
pack.
is 0 with a successful medicine check, you can make them
Yeah,
heal. You can make them stable.
While a med pack is basically somewhat similar to a healing potion from regular 5th edition, but uses up your healing die. Make sense?
It does not use a healing die.
Your hit dice. Hit dice. Sorry, hit die.
The size is based on the hit die you have.
Yep, that's what I meant to say. So,
Oh, so basically you get a roll of free. Well, at the cost of the med pack, you get to use a die for free.
Yep.
yeah, and you only have a couple uses of it. Oh,
Everyone takes a berserker level just so that they can use a D12 for that.
It is when you have multiple hit die sizes, it's whichever you have the most of.
Ah, damn.
They plan for it.
that's clever. That's clever. So, oh, can anyone hear me?
Only get 1 med pack. Yeah.
I can hear
I
you.
can hear you just fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't know if I can be seen though because my internet is being weird right now.
I can see.
Okay, well, I can't see
Yeah,
Discord
but you can turn around and see him.
or Roll20.
I am staring at my Discord right now, and his
Yeah, I
feed
can
is
see him.
moving.
Yeah. So,
Perfectly
okay.
fine.
So,
Sorry.
now wants to
So
go on
I-
in terms of the best card, unfortunately, and apparently you attracted some rumors when you were looking for a lightsaber.
That evening, you and I, Jaden, if I see yours, I'm giving you a look. Like, really? Weren't you saying that you shouldn't deal? If we find, like, it's just like you said, if we found armor of Mandalorians, we should give it back, or we get attacked.
Not by me.
Yeah.
No, I meant. Okay, so here's the thing: if you find a lightsaber, don't just openly use it. Also, you can't just pick up a lightsaber and know how to use it.
You don't
Luke
see it,
Arm.
but you don't see it, but I'm grinning under the helmet.
So his character sheet, weapon proficiencies, lightsaber.
Light weapons.
I will just say, out of character, to have a Mandalorian and be able to use light weapons. I mean,
that doesn't make sense.
That would be like the one non-force using group that you would expect to for some of them to be proficient with lightsabers.
Yeah. Okay. On a personal level, that just doesn't make any sense.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I actually tip my head and said, "You really don't know your history, do you?"
was stuck in an alternate dimension for years.
I'm talking about with the Jedi and the Mandalorian.
Was 8 when the Order 66 happened.
Yeah, fun fact, there has been Mandalorians with lightsabers in the past.
That doesn't mean that every Mandalorian should have a lightsaber.
Say that to Jin Djarin.
Indomitable.
Say that to Jin Djarin.
You have heard rumors that that this Mandalorian once carried something called the Darksaber, Jaden.
Yep.
Yeah, I
That's
was
right.
thinking that it
But
saved a lot of
but
Mandalorians.
recently you have not. But last time you saw him, he was not carrying the Darksaber. Something must have
I
happened
need
to
to
it.
watch season 3 still.
Yeah, you should.
I'm just grinning at the ears, thinking she doesn't know. This is gonna be hilarious when she sees me.
Well, see, the thing is you also know that I've was 8 when Order 66 happened. I've been in hiding for several years, and then I was in a separate dimension for a lot more years.
But I thought you'd know that. But the history of Mandalorian.
My character
Kinda
should be
missed
in
all the
her
history
40s
Mhm.
Kinda missed all
at the
hero
very least.
classes.
So
Mhm.
the thing is yeah, she should probably know, but it's also been a very long time.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't
And
see me.
She's also very touchy with the
I-
subject of non-Jedi touching. Like, she's okay with Amara and Qasim because they're Force users. They're learning the Force. You're not, and so she can personally have an issue with it, and it's obvious on her face that she has a personal issue, and it's like she does explain that it's like a non-Mandalorian wearing Mandalorian armor for her.
Nobody likes a General Grievous.
Like, she knows
that guy was
body
a threat.
language is just like, it's like if I wore Mandalorian armor and didn't, like, I'm not a Mandalorian. That's what it is for me. Yeah, I'm Mandalorians have, but that I personally have issue with it. Like most Mandalorians have an issue with non-Mandalorians wearing Mandalorian armor.
How public is this conversation?
It's kind of
I'm
happening
just
outside
imagining
the
us all
house.
sitting
It's
down.
happening outside the house.
Because this would be later. I was just imagining
No,
us all
this
sitting
would
around
be
the dinner
later.
table.
This is like in the barracks because that's where we sleep. Like I found out during the day that you were looking for a lightsaber, and I'm just like.
I mean, I guess my question is like, is the conversation happening close enough that my character can make a?
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
just say yeah.
Snarky
Absolutely.
From what I've read, Mandalorians will kill non-Mandalorians who wear their armor. Are you going to hunt down and kill any non-Jedi with a lightsaber?
No, that's not my point.
I mean,
My point is the feeling of a Mandalorian, non-Mandalorian, like a Mandalorian finding out that a non-Mandalorian is wearing armor. They're offended.
and then they kill them.
Well, I'm not going to go that far, but I'm saying.
So obviously, it's not the same thing then.
Hey, what about
You're
Grievous?
willing to go all the way and kill them over the offense. If you're not,
Yeah,
you're
but
obviously not as
Mandalorians-
offended
That's
as a
not the
Mandalorian.
point of what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I'm
Wow.
offended.
Oh.
I don't go to
It's
that
getting
extremes,
loud.
but I can still feel that amount of offended. I won't act on it, but I will still feel that way.
Hey, Connor,
Yeah.
He's like getting loud.
what I know about Sabine?
Yes. And actually, recently she has disappeared along with Ahsoka.
I was straight up to her in her face. Tell it to Zakatana, who's training a non-Jedi Mandalorian named Sabine Tamlin.
She's being trained by
Who's not
By
a
her.
Jedi? Yeah, who doesn't have the ability of the Force.
Well,
That's fine. She's still being trained by a Jedi.
Ahsoka's not a Jedi.
yes, she is. Well,
No,
she
Someone
was.
trained
No, she's
in the
not.
Force.
I don't know
No,
if my
she's
character
not.
would know that.
Someone
She's not a part of the
trained
Jedi
in
Order.
the Force.
But I'm like, I will say back. She's not a
She's-
Jedi.
She's
We would
being
know that and would say
trained
that.
in the Force by a
No,
Force user who was trained to use it.
But Sabine was not born with the Force.
Yeah, that's great. That's fine. The point is, someone of the Force is teaching her how to use it. My point is, if some random ass person who has no knowledge or respect, or like just, I don't know a person, I can still be offended if they're not.
I shall cut your arm off.
I
They're like,
am
"I'm
not a
child."
fan of
It-
just someone having one just to have one.
Mm-hmm.
Just to look and have one. It's I may not go to the extremes of murdering someone because they have it, but I can still be extremely offended by it.
I remember reading, though, that the Jedi didn't even create the first lightsabers, that they adopted them from another culture.
Roll a. Yeah, you basically rolled a now 1 on that lore check.
I can't roll anything right now because my laptop, like, I'm surprised that you guys can still see me because apparently my webcam's the only thing on my laptop still functioning right.
Oh wow!
Ooh, fun.
Well, my character, if this is the way this is going and her expressing her feelings, she's gonna leave because she doesn't want to get too mad.
Hey,
And
As soon
she's
as she
going
leaves,
to leave.
I'm
Costume's
gonna
gonna
say
turn
something
and
right
just
when
go-
she's like getting
Yeah.
upset. Oh, sorry, Costume's doing something.
No. Austin's gonna say it after basically Austria's out of earshot. So what Mara's saying as she's leaving takes precedence.
It's first.
Okay. Everyone. We're all friends here. And I honestly am starting to consider most of you all, like, maybe even you all, like a second family. And I understand that families do bicker and sometimes they fight, but if Astrid says that it makes her uncomfortable, we should take that into account and actually care about her feelings.
Sorry, I just find this whole scene funny.
Jaden will just shrug.
Jaden, do you even know how to use them? Sorry, dang it, I forgot the accent again. Jaden, do you even know how to use?
If Astrid's
any of the
leaving, I'm gonna
weapons?
leave with her.
Gossip, as I see both Mira and what's her name?
Astrid and Lumira.
Astrid.
I mean,
Yeah.
after Mira leave, I go like I just get out to the casa and just nod my head once and yep.
Okay,
Still think you'll cut your arm off with it.
because
I don't feel like
Qasim's
attaching a
issue
new
would
one.
be, yeah, Qasim's issue would be those that have no training in a lightsaber are far more likely to maim themselves than hurt someone else.
Oh, definitely.
And
I'm a Mandalorian.
it is-
Do I look crazy enough to train with a damn? Well, I don't know how to use less about training with it.
I mean, you're a Mandalorian. Yeah. For shits and giggles.
You probably found a training
you
lights.
create a lightsaber flail and put it in the middle of Mandalorians, they're gonna fight each other just to fuck around with it.
No. The only thing the Mandalorian will fight over will be the Darksaber because due its religious significance to it.
I don't mean like an actual fight, but like watching a bunch of dogs trying to get the single piece of bacon.
Be more like a duel, one-on-one duel, honor-bound duel for it.
Clan leader said it was my turn with the light flail.
Not really. If a Mandalorian has a saber, but proves not to be useful, another Mandalorian can challenge for it if they prove able to use it.
Yeah. Could I say something, because I just felt like, hey, suddenly you're training the lightsaber. I don't know how to say. I don't know what to say to that.
I'm curious where you got the training for that.
Yeah, I just like.
Class.
Is that a part of
Not because he's a Mandalorian, it's because of his class.
No,
just curious
he got it
if
from the
class.
feet.
Yeah, and it's one of the feats my background gives me too. So it is straight up.
For those, yeah, okay.
Oh, it was just one of those things where you get like some weapon proficiencies.
Yes, basically.
And you
doesn't help if you're, like, a
physically
fighter.
chose that.
Yeah, I got both ace pilot and weapons feat weapon expert because it matches the class, because it's both in the background class and it matches the character.
Yeah, and I just find that this is
And
like.
my character can still feel the way she's feeling.
Yeah, I'm going to take I'm just going to be flabbergasted each time about that. Just saying. So anyway,
People can't play that often.
Oh, by the way, Ronnie, you did hear from the council that you could find a way to get transportation, mostly speeders or even animals, like the ones that cause them dockler riding. Mounts, in other words.
If I wasn't clear, Mara went to go with Astria.
Yeah.
To comfort
Yeah,
Astria.
you said that.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, so just want to let Ronnie know.
My character would have found just a quiet place just to calm herself.
Yeah.
She's very upset.
Doc, what are you up to right now?
Hey, what's up, Doc?
I would have been I was making comments, so I was probably in the room with everybody. We were maybe there for something.
Yeah, so how many...
Maybe I was doing checkup on the two people who did it. No, Jesse was knocked unconscious from the... Maybe just a trauma check on Nate's character.
Alright. You see the old battle of the B1 battle droid checking up on you, Ronnie, at one point. Like near the end of the day.
Can I help you? Just imagine this droid just come walking up like that.
Ronnie?
I don't know what concussion checkups look like.
Like eye check.
Brain damage. Checkups.
Yeah, it'd be an eye check. It would also be a CAT scan.
Yeah, basically improv CAT scan with a scanner.
Post checkup.
Go ahead and roll me a medicine check. Ronnie, would you be okay? Ronnie?
Nate, you there?
I'm here. Sorry. What's up?
They were talking to you, so...
Yeah.
Justify. I was trying to figure out why Doc would be in the room, and he's probably like
He's checking up on your
brain
health.
damage. Yeah. You kind of almost died. Concussion checks and all that.
And to check like the scars from the shrapnel.
Well, that was ages ago.
That was days ago.
No.
No, the shrapnel part was backstory.
Oh yeah.
The shrapnel part was backstory way ages ago.
Okay, so Doc, go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
Okay. Standard old medicine check is numbers not working. 23.
23. No signs of a concussion. His eyes are dilated properly. But when you examined him, you did notice a particular set of scars on his neck.
This wouldn't be the first time, so first checkup.
Yeah.
So
This is a checkup,
and
you still notice that these scars on his neck. as if they came from shrapnel from a grenade or some sort of explosion.
I figure it would actually have been whatever the Starfighter cockpits aren't glass, but I don't remember what term that they give to transparent aluminum in Star Wars.
Yeah.
So
That-
a cockpit shattering while I was in it, kind of a thing, is what I'm figuring it came from.
Yeah. I'll say that.
I mean,
And
if you've ever seen like a crashed plane, the cockpit is
yeah,
eviscerated.
yeah. Doc, this seems to have concerned you because last time we checked him the first time at the ship, you thought he was dead, but fortunately you were wrong. So
It wasn't one who did pulse check.
yeah, pulse check, no pulse, which
I
wasn't.
wasn't the one who did it. Can't check pulses.
Yeah, so
He's a robot. He can't check pulses.
oh right,
I don't know. He might have some kind of a tactile capacity in his fingertips.
that is true.
Although not having been designed as a medical droid, I would assume he would not have sensors like that. But maybe he found a medical droid and stole its hands.
Or it has been
Or
modified.
just has, a stethoscope.
If he has a thermometer finger.
True. So
Why would?
It's a
No.
rectal thermometer finger.
But why would a battle droid have a thermometer finger?
Well, I mean, it's been a while. Maybe he made one later on.
I don't know. Anyway, Doc,
Um,
what would you like? How would you like to do? Now that you keep on noticing the scars on Ronnie's neck.
we're not conscious. So, since you're not unconscious this time, medical history check, I guess. What's up with any prominent injuries?
I don't have any injuries right now. But thanks for checking.
This one's a medical history check. Like anything I should know about?
I don't know. What kind of things would you need to know about?
Yes.
Scars.
I'm not allergic
Move
to
around
anything.
innards. Allergies would be good. I'm not exactly tied into the medical database of the Galactic Republic, so. Or Empire, or whatever it is nowadays.
Ron, yeah,
No, really think of.
Alright.
Liar.
No, my character wouldn't necessarily know that was significant enough to tell.
would you like to point out the scars, Doc?
You wouldn't know about moved around body parts.
My
or...
character wouldn't know that he has no pulse. He's never bothered to check his pulse. He's not a grade schooler in PE class anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I could never find my pulse with that. I could never find it.
Oh.
My character is very, very smart, but his wisdom is definitely average.
yeah. So, Doc, would
And
you like?
also, like scars, like taking a look at it, like if it's a shrapnel scar, it could very well look like just like a stab.
Oh, these?
And moved around innards are hard to tell, especially with that low of an area.
Oh, you mean the scars on my neck? Yeah. One of the space battles I was in, a wing of a TIE fighter, after shooting, the wing off, the wing basically went right into the cockpit.
Oh.
I think I inhaled half of my cockpit window. Yeah, they had to do extensive surgery, and I was inside of a Bacta tank for about a week and a half. What of it?
Oh no, that's not exactly a long stay in a Bacta tank, so Nah, it means nothing serious really injured had occurred.
None of my bones were broken.
No.
This is
Too much.
Honestly, that's pretty surprising what the scars are. You should have bled out immediately.
So
Maybe
that
you
is
got-
one of the
maybe some
convenient
of your
things about
veins.
being in space.
Oh, right, the whole air thing. You should have also suffocated.
Oh no, I mean I had a breath mask on, but like basically
Oh.
the extreme cold basically froze everything near instantly.
Painful.
Yeah, there would be enough matter in the area of a space battle to actually be cold. Deep space isn't even cold. There's nothing there to be cold.
Well, you're there to be cold.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Cold
but-
doesn't exist. Cold
More
isn't
than the
real.
water is
Wow.
that duration.
Cold is
Oh,
the heat
oh.
leaving your body.
Oh, we lost you.
Yeah,
We lost Nathan, but it's fine. We can still continue to.
Oh, the laptop has finally realized.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Hey,
Technical difficulties.
look at that! I could see everybody again.
There we go.
What is going on?
And he's back.
Nathan's computer's having issues, like it usually does.
Apparently.
Yeah, you should get a new laptop.
I have a computer. There's just nowhere to put it yet.
How old is it?
We have.
The laptop?
The other computer.
I don't know.
It's a
It's newer than the
but
laptop.
it's newer than the laptop.
Yeah, this laptop was an antique during the Carter administration.
That is a lie.
Yeah, I know. There were no laptops during the Carter administration.
Right. Day comes tonight. You've would you like to call in for the night before you start your journey?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Eventually, my character does return, but probably after everyone's gone to sleep.
By the way, Astrid, where have you taken off to calm yourself down?
Because Mara did
Somewhere
tag
quiet.
along.
Somewhere quiet. You
Somewhere I find the least populated part, quiet place. I just walk until I just don't see people very much.
You sat
and
down.
I just find a secluded spot and just plop down and just
meditated.
meditate and calm myself down. If Mara wants to say something, she can and can. I just that's my character just kind of plops down in a very quiet spot and just breaths and like
You'll probably run into a park.
There aren't any parks that children can hang out. It's basically Voss is basically now a scrap town.
I thought it was in an eternal autumn at the moment.
It's ash.
Okay.
Everything's covered in ash.
Mostly what Mara would do is just go and sit next to you, say nothing, and just offer support.
The cat on your
Maybe
left,
a comforting pat on the shoulder.
so to say.
just kind of just sit down and she won't say anything at first, but just she'll quietly. I think the only thing she would really say is just don't understand. People that weren't there just doesn't understand.
You're all taking your rest. Dawn comes, and so your journey must begin. And before you begin your journey, would you like to set off on foot, or some sort of transportation such as speeders or animal mounts?
Do speeders trigger landmines?
Yeah,
Maybe.
Yeah.
Depends on
Yeah.
what kind of mine, I guess. You gotta. If it's a vehicle
Yeah.
mine, that would have a sensor. If it's a personnel mine, it might not have one.
Oh yeah.
Might be
Mara
pressure
just basically
sensitive.
just listened to Astray before we do this. That's all I wanted to say.
All right,
Just
I'll
let
switch
Astray
music because the journey is about to begin.
But on
I
the
will just say,
adventure, too.
in the real world, it is starting to get late.
It's almost
Sorry about that.
time here.
You
That's
weren't
fine.
that late. It's okay.
All right, so per the council's recommendation to speed up the journey, you've been granted you've been granted a way to of travel to shorten the journey. Should I? Yes, I'm thinking either speeders or just like animal mounts because there's 6 of you. They don't have and they really don't couldn't spare a lot of speeders. So Star Wars
Electric
animal
transport.
mounts.
Reason we
I
don't
think
pick a
it's
transport.
I
we don't
thought
have
they
the
smelled bad on the outside.
You don't ride inside their assholes, dude. What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah. So
But it's so snug and cozy.
yeah. So so the Voss militia has provided you with a few blurgs. I'll show you what they look like. Blurg, BURRG. That's what they are. Blurg. Yeah, thankfully, like smugglers have brought in animals and other like flora and fauna from other planets to in hopes of revitalizing the planet. Yeah, you see these
How many cracked iron drives?
these two-legged reptilian beasts with they're like hunchbacked reptilian beasts with 2 legs and like 2 spiny hands with a thick tail and a large maw. They
Like a certain fish could walk.
yeah, so they have granted you 3 of these blurgs, 1 for the 2 of you.
Okay.
We get 3, and there's 6 of us.
Okay, are we done? Like, it's late.
Yeah, and then
That's what we're writing?
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Yep.
says one of the Voss militia, Voss militia people.
Can I ride with someone? I don't want to get eaten.
Well, but that's the
There's
idea.
3 of them, so.
As I say, I thought
I'm like 2 feet tall. I look like a snack for that thing.
You can
This
ride
thing
with
could
me.
fun
fit
way.
2. That means they're
I
pretty
look
big
like a
as
snack
well.
for that thing and not in
I
a
thought
fun
I
way.
thought Nord had said that there was going to be 2 person to everyone, anyways.
Yeah, there's only 3 of them. I mean, I was thinking of hooking up the because we already rigged up an old hover crate to
Astrid lets
be
me.
a
I'd like to
sled.
sit with her.
Wait a minute, isn't that a Guar from Morrowind?
See, I was thinking the same fucking thing with how he was describing it, but no, guars. Their heads are obviously like separate. This is like a guar if a guar had no neck and a more human face.
Okay,
Creepy.
I guess Guar do
Human?
actually have 4 arms.
Kind of looks
Yeah.
more piranha, actually.
Oh no, yeah, no.
Yeah.
This is just a really
that's the
chunk
fish.
Guar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, give me one. I'm actually dinking around just collecting survey stuff on ESO. I could pull a guar. Let's see.
Yeah, so
Pins.
yeah, the journey would take you some time. Will take you some time. 3 days at most. You would reckon?
I'll probably attach the hover sled because we're gonna need some extra space on the way back, at least.
Yeah, you managed so you attach the hoverboard to one of the to one of these blurg of one of these blurs. Yes, that's what they're called.
We got 2 from the crash. We could probably rig up a 3rd one. Everybody got a sled.
What?
Unless we want one for scouting.
Okay, let's make these blurgs some kind of a like helmet with lasers on it.
You don't have time for that.
I'm just saying. You know,
Can we like
what if?
end?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think, well, we're done. We'll plan out how this works, and then we can head out to sleep. We got 2 sleds, and we're gonna head out, and that's it.
Yeah. So,
Right.
are you ready to gather
I'm
all the
tired.
party and venture forth?
Yes.
I assume we were all together already.
Okay. It looks like you're all tired. So, do you think we should end it here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
yes.
good idea.
That's like 4 people saying that. So, yeah.
Okay, so all right, thank you all for watching. I'd like to give many thanks to Dark Face Gamer for the raid. That is such an unexpected surprise. Thank you all, thank you. So, yeah, so we'll see you probably. Not sure when it'll be the next one, but I promise you the next one will be pretty soon. Yeah, so we'll be rating Melody A. She's a voice actress in a number of anime and Apex Legends as Catalyst. So we'll be giving her a bit of a raid. So here comes the Nord raid. Here comes the cavalry. Have a good night, everybody. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye 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 bye.